So today let's discuss about green tint or yellow tint on the screen of Nintendo Switch OLED. I saw many videos on YouTube showing us that the Switch OLED has various problems, and when you use it here at a low level at brightness, you will see a yellow or a green tint over the display. I received also comments, man, you have a huge problem with the Switch because it has a yellow tint. No, it doesn't have. I don't know if that problem that we see in many movies, in many videos on YouTube, it's real or not, because you can fake it. Probably there is a problem with some consoles. I don't know. I don't have it here, and let me show you what I'm talking about. For example, when you take a video, your camera is like this: opened, closed, opened, closed, open, closed, something like this, open, closed. And it will work something like this to capture the light and the image. That is the shutter speed. At this moment I have a shutter speed set to 60 seconds. 1 per 60, basically this is it. And the ISO is at 34. Let me show you what happens if I modify the ISO. Something like this, look. You cannot do something like this if you have the video camera on automatic mode. And sometimes when you use OLED displays, you will have some flashes on the screen in your video, not in reality. Let me show you what happens if I modify the shutter speed, something like this. So we will keep the ISO at 34 and we modify the shutter speed. In this moment, let me put it on lock mode, and look what happens. Look what we have here on this display. We have this problem. Also here, let me take a bigger one, and let me adjust the camera, because every display has a refresh rate also, and this is very important when you use it. Let me put the ISO at 127, and in this moment we will do something like this. Look what we have here. Maybe here it will look, you will see a tint also here, and depending on the screens, every display, as I said, is different. You will see, look, here is the best proof. We have this Super AMOLED, I believe, or something like this. Look what happens here. Let me put some look what's happening if you don't make the perfect settings for the camera. You will get something like this. And in this moment, if I continue to modify this, you will get various screens depending on your device. On some devices you will see small lines, very small, in diagonal like this. It's happening here and here, depending. Look, I hope in this moment you see them, something like this. And this is the problem. Look how they are modifying. This isn't a problem with the display, because in reality you do not see these lines, and you do not see this color on the screen here. No, everything it's perfect, and the problem is in your video settings. Let me modify this again, and I will increase the ISO Now let me lock it at 117, and at this moment I will change also the shutter speed. Look what you can do with different shutter speeds. And now I'm moving between them, and now I have 60, 120, 360, 400, 900. Look what is happening. So this is the problem basically, and not the display itself. Look, not not the display itself. That's why sometimes you will see lines on the display. You will see maybe something that it's not okay. That's why I want to tell you again. Maybe I am lucky, I don't know, but my Switch doesn't have a problem on the display, even if I modify the brightness and so on. Everything looks perfect and it's beautiful. No, most of the part I work with the camera in automatic mode, and sometimes depending the light conditions also, they are very important. They can affect the result on the camera, because automatic mode is not perfect, and in manual mode I should modify everything, I don't know, depending how the light from outside, because I have a window in front of me that will give a huge impact in my videos. For example, when the night it's closed, I have to modify the lights that I have here. This one, look, and the other one that I have in front of me, and that's why it's kind of hard if to work with this. So if you work only in a fixed environment, in a closed box, to film this with the lights set to a certain amount, then this is it. But for me, it's not possible at this moment. So that's why the Switch may appear to have in some videos, I don't know, a problem in the center or here, depending also on the background, if you have a dark one or not. Everything it's important. Let me show you again what happens if I modify the settings. This is the ISO. I will set it to 34, and again I will work with this shutter speed, and look what do we have on the screen. So the shutter speed it's at 480, and now the ISO at 600, so it's a total mess. Look, with a refresh rate, and look what we have here on the Switch. Basically this is moving. Let me see if I can make it to move faster. Yes, in this moment we have the possibility to get something like this. Look what we have here. So this is not a problem with the device itself, no, just the video camera that it's shooting that video. And sometimes it's impossible to adjust the camera for the refresh rate that you have on that device. And this is it. It will get something like this. It's like when you point your phone camera to an LED light that you have in your house, or a neon or something like this, and you will see that those flashes on the camera, something like this. This is it. So the camera doesn't have a problem, or your device also doesn't have a problem. The problem it's here in in the settings that we make. At this moment the camera is going crazy, and I will try to stabilize it. Let's select the ISO, and also let's work with the shutter speed, and I hope to get something good here on the finish line. This is it. So the Switch OLED, at least mine, doesn't have a problem. So I believe many of those that you see on internet, they don't have a problem. You don't know what the creator of the video wanted to show you, and that's why I wanted to show you that it is possible to alter the condition of a display in that video that you are presenting. So be very careful, and if you're planning to get a Switch OLED, just go for it, because it's an incredible device. And don't don't think about the yellow or green tint on the screen, because I believe it's a small chance to get something like this. And anyway, what can I say? This device will change your gameplay experience.